Hello, welcome to AI Today with Leah, the podcast where we tell you what's happening with artificial intelligence and how it impacts your work and business. If this content helps you make better decisions, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming episodes. This is the summary from February 16, 2026 to March 1st, 2026. Let's begin. The global conversation about artificial intelligence has entered a new strategic phase in recent months. It's no longer just about experimenting with tools. It's about translating AI into real competitive business impact. According to sector analyses gathered from various industry sources, many organizations have started to measure tangible results, cycle times, productivity, quality, and projects without tangible ROI are being discarded faster than ever. This is not hype, it's pressure for a real ROI in 2026. And here's where a radical shift in policy and the tech market emerges. The US administration has taken unprecedented measures against one of the most relevant companies in the sector, Anthropic. At the end of February, the US government declared Anthropic, the maker of cloud models, as a national security risk and ordered the removal of its technologies from all federal contracts, even those in defense. This might sound like an extreme headline, but what's important for leaders and executives is the signal it sends about geopolitical risk and technological dependencies. If your company relies on an AI provider that could be blocked by regulatory or political decisions, that's not just an IT issue. It's a business risk. Here's a key lesson. Document your AI dependencies and have a plan B with multiple strategic vendors. Meanwhile, the market's response to these tensions has been a massive move of capital and alliances. OpenAI has secured one of the largest funding rounds ever seen in the tech sector. Over $110 billion in investments from companies like Amazon, Nvidia, and SoftBank. This is not just astronomical figures. Pay attention to this. For a company evaluating its AI strategy, this capital move speaks to the consolidation of technological leadership and the infrastructure that will support business AI in the years to come. Partnerships with cloud providers like AWS not only guarantee computing capacity, they also imply that the entire AI platform, from models to business, APIs, will be integrated with your ERP, CRM, and corporate data systems. That's why evaluating infrastructure alliances with scalability in mind is an urgent strategic decision. On another front, the push for generative AI agents continues to be the most talked about topic, driving adoption in organizations. Business productivity experts point out that agents, capable of executing entire workflows, are transforming the way functions like customer service, data analysis, content generation, and project management are performed. Here's something crucial for your business. These agents are not coming to replace traditional SaaS systems or human roles immediately, but they do reconfigure how capabilities are consumed and integrated over these systems. A practical example, an agent can orchestrate tasks within your CRM, ERP, and communication platforms without you needing to develop custom code for each process. This translates to reduced operational costs and faster response times, two metrics that directly impact profitability. Another dimension we're seeing relates to the adoption of AI in traditional companies. Recent data confirms that, while a majority of organizations report AI usage, only a fraction is capturing high value from that adoption. This calls for strategies around change management, impact measurement, and internal processes to scale AI initiatives beyond isolated pilots. Finally, from a strategic perspective, the alliances between AI platforms and consulting giants are accelerating adoption projects that, until recently, seemed too complex for mid and large-sized organizations. Partnerships between AI providers and firms like McKinsey, BCG, Accenture, and Capgemini aim to position AI not as a trend, but as a core component of business strategy. This leaves us with a clear signal for the coming months. AI is no longer an isolated toolset, but is becoming a part of the backbone of corporate operations and strategy. For executives and leaders, the key question is no longer whether to adopt AI, but how to integrate it, measure results, and mitigate risks associated with vendors, regulations, and policies. Thank you for joining us on AI Today with Leah. We'll be back in the coming weeks with more updates on artificial intelligence for the real world.